I think this is like the fourth update or whatever. Is it part 4, part 3, part 4, part 5? I don't even know which part now. But it's just kind of crazy that from the time I recorded the very first one, it's already about 10 to 15 days now. So today is the last day of February. And so what progress have I made so far? So in terms of the money, like the actual money, like I said, my goal is 100k as naira in before April 1st, and still made zero. I've basically still made zero, but I've saved up about 10,000 now. So it's not exactly 10,000, it's 9,000 or something, but just approximately 10,000. So that was like the most practical progress I've made so far. And also, I'm now like eligible. So all these loan apps, like one of them, I'm eligible to borrow up to 10,000. So to me, in my own eyes now, I have 20,000. I've not borrowed the money yet because I don't want to start owing it yet. But once I like when I need to borrow the money, I can just go ahead and borrow it. So I basically have like 20,000 now. So 10,000 I saved up, 10,000 I can borrow, and we need 80,000 naira more. So that's like the whole progress. So what has happened between the last time I recorded and today? So that the very day I recorded, I think that was last Saturday. I think it was Saturday the last time I recorded. So I talked about my plans and all that. The funny thing is I don't even usually remember what I say, what I said in the previous one. But I shall know I used to talk about sports betting and all that before. Fuck, I said I was going to send it, but I wanted to show you something. I wanted to send it here, but I forgot to send it. But the point I was trying to make was basically like the whole sports betting and stuff. There's usually an app, like the name of the app is Sporty Bets. So to fund this Sporty Bets app, we usually use like your bank app. So my bank app is OPay, just if you're curious. But there's a way you could check the stats on like how much you have spent in the entire month, and it wasn't even up to a month. That was just that last Saturday. But it's almost a month, sharp. But it wasn't up to a month. And when I checked the stats, so it was actually my same friend that introduced me to the betting. I asked him like, what, like, is there any codes or stuff so we can play more? And he told me he has deleted the app, he has quit, it's no longer doing. I was surprised because he was like he used to be an ambassador, but now all of a sudden he just quits all of a sudden. Then he now showed me that revelation. So basically, when you go to this app, you can check like your stats and to show you how much money has entered your account, how much has left, and what you have spent this money on. So I checked my own, and just within that, it's even like I don't even know, maybe 3 weeks. Like I had 32,000 naira has entered the account and 32,000 has left as well. But the part that shocked me the most was out of those 32,000, 14,000 naira went to sports betting. 14,000, and of course, if you live outside Nigeria, you might be looking at naira and everything. Like just don't bother doing the conversion. Just try to visualize it in your own currency. But basically, I had spent almost half of my money on sports betting, and the most annoying part is, assuming I haven't saw the tangible, like I actually saw the 14k, like wow, this is the money. That would have been, I didn't even see it, and even after I've basically invested 14k into Sporty. I think in my Sporty account I only had like 5 naira there. So it just made me realize how this thing doesn't actually work. Like because the way they do it, they will like they will make it scattered. So they will add a lot of wins and a lot of losses, but mostly losses. Then a few wins here or there, because they know if they just keep giving you loss after loss after loss after loss after loss, you easily get discouraged. So they'll give you loss, 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 then a big win. Then they'll give you loss, loss, then a bigger win, and they'll now give you loss, loss. So in your own mind, you'll be like, okay, I won twice now, and even though the money was not the biggest, it was kind of significant. So if I just keep playing, I'll win bigger. Then keep playing and playing and playing. Then the funny thing is that when you eventually win, except maybe you win like a mad amount of money, which is very unlikely to happen, by the way. But let's assume normally you just win like a decent amount. Then like when you win those amounts and stuff, when you actually measure it against all the money you have put in, it doesn't actually come, like there's no real profit. Many times you just break even. Many times you're even still lower. Maybe you're putting 14k like me, and you end up winning 20. So like of course you want 20, and 20 is greater than 14. But imagine after so many days, so many weeks, so many months, so many hours of playing these sports betting and stuff, of investing all your energy and your attention and your anxiety and stuff, your profit is just like 6,000. And the most painful part again, that 6,000 you still put it back inside. Like it was just a really fucked up system. So basically, I quit. So I just I just stopped playing. I'm not so even though yes, like there's the potential to like double your money fairly quickly and stuff, but I've just like it's not a smart part. It's not an efficient way to make money. So that's for the sporty side. I'm no longer doing that. So what's now the new plan now? The other thing again I now noticed. So within this 5 days period, bro, this water here because I'm not going to be talking a lot. So after I finish recording this video, I want to do like voiceover. I'll get to that in a minute. For that's why this water is here. But basically, the other one now was the GG dropshipping stuff. I think I've said it in one of the previous videos. So basically, you go to like Jumia or Amazon, wherever you live. Then you find a product. So maybe it's a phone. So let's assume it's this phone. You find this phone on Amazon or Jumia or wherever. So this phone is $50 or whatever. So you take this 50, you know, like it's already $50. Then you just take it, you screenshot the pictures and everything from the Amazon or the Jumia or wherever. Then you now post it on like somewhere like eBay, like a, you know, like you can create an account and sell stuff there. So something like eBay, but in Nigeria, yeah, it's GG there. You call it GG.ng. So you post the same phone, but instead of listing it as $50, you now make it $70 or $80. So when somebody now comes to your GG or your eBay to actually buy this phone, you will now go to the Jumia or the Amazon you actually got this from, then order it and ship it directly to them. So you actually pay the $50 for the stuff, but the $20 extra is now like your profit. So that was like the whole business model and stuff. And that was like the whole idea. So that was basically the whole idea. But I've been doing so far. I've not really made any sales, but I've kind of gotten close to making sales now. Like maybe one main scenario was when I actually got kind of close to making a sale. So the guy basically wanted to buy these shoes. I was just trying to do it for phones. For phones, it was just very inefficient and annoying. So I now started doing it for shoes. So the guy really wanted to buy this shoe, but the reason why I ended up not buying it at that time, I think that was earlier this month, was because he needed the shoe like the next day. And I told him like before it would ship, it would take like 2 weeks or something like that. So he basically just, you know, didn't buy it again. But I now kind of noticed that one that still in this last month, I've not even put efforts into this, you know, stuff. Like I think I just posted like 5 or 6 ads, and I majorly did it heavily by January. And after that, I just like abandoned it. I just didn't care. And yet, these people still message me. Yeah, people still ask like, hey, they want to buy the shoe and stuff. And I haven't even posted any ad. I've not even taken it seriously. And I just thought to myself, what if I now actually take it seriously? Like imagine I've not taken it seriously, and up to 5 to 6 different people have messaged me. Then out of all those 6, one person was like really into buying a shoe, but like I said, he ended up not buying the shoe. Like what if I now try to take this stuff seriously? Like there's the potential here. So I started thinking about it, and I also thought as well, because you know I'm making videos and stuff. I post here on YouTube. I have like 3 different channels. Well, that's another thing I was stuck on again. I also post like shorts and everything on TikTok. And I noticed TikTok, like the algorithm is very generous. Like if you post the shorts easily, your very first shorts can get like 1,000 views on TikTok. YouTube is very unlikely. Instagram is one of the worst. Like you maybe get like five views or something like that. So I now just thought like, what if I now create like a TikTok page about shoes? Because like I said, the GG stuff I was doing is shoes that people have made. It's shoes I've mostly been posting because it was just easier to post about shoes. And so what if I create like a TikTok page about shoes? Then I now like do it because all these people that have messaged me on the GG app is just like the traffic from GG. So what if I now post about shoes, make content about shoes and stuff, and I now link the GG store from TikTok? Like imagine how much more profit. So like I started to really ruminate on there. I wanted to actually go all in. So and I now also thought, because still on the GG stuff, you can actually like pay for ads. So the thing is that once you put the ads, you can post for free. So organically the GG algorithm stuff will like push your videos and stuff. I say your videos, your ads, it will push them and stuff. But if you want to really take it seriously, you can pay for like extra boost. So it's maybe like your products will show on the first page or something like that. So I now thought, what if I do that plus the TikTok stuff again? Like that would be a lot of traffic, and I'll basically be able to do it. So I now went and paid. So the like I said, I've saved up to 10,000 thereabouts. Like I said, I should have even had more than 10,000 for two reasons. I'll go over them now. I should have probably had maybe like 15 to 20,000 that I would have saved up, but I just have 10. So the first reason was like I took out all the money I used it to pay for the ad stuff for one of the ads. So basically, so like the ad will appear on like the top page or something like that. So for 30 days, so I think that was 3,850. I think normally it's 5,000 they charge, but they were doing like some discount stuff, so I just took advantage of it. So for 30 days, like the shoe, I noticed people have messaged me for the most. The GG account is in this phone I'm using to record it. Assuming I had it here, I'll just showed you some of this stuff so you will understand. So the shoe people have messaged me for the most. That was the one I paid for the ad stuff for. So that one I paid 3,850. So basically, I think they will like show it to more people, or it will appear on the first page or something like that. So that was like, I now still wanted, but I now thought, because on the GG stuff, I now also went and looked at the analytics, and I just noticed that from that January till now that I started posting the ads, I've gotten about 7,000 impressions. Let us sink in for a moment. I've gotten, and this is me just being lazy. I barely took this stuff seriously. I've gotten about 7,000 impressions. But out of those 7,000 impressions, so 180 something people clicked on the ads. Out of the 180 something people that clicked on it, maybe like 5 or 6 of them actually messaged me. Out of those 5 or 6 of them actually messaged me, one of them was really wanted to buy, but he ended up not buying. But I just like sat down to think like, wow, like that's actually very good traffic. And this, I didn't even pay shit like till just yesterday that I paid the 3,850. So imagine I actually pay. Like this is just free, and I was able to get 7,000 impressions. If I not paid, that means I could literally get like 5x that. So I actually paid. Then I was not, but it's now also made me see how ineffective the TikTok stuff will be, because except I'm like a super professional in making videos go viral and stuff, or you're going to be posting like 20 shots or 20 TikToks every day, like the traffic that G is already generating is already more than enough. So TikTok will definitely still bring in more traffic, but it's not like it's not going to be very efficient. So I just basically backed out on the idea. I just paid for that ad. So I just want to see how it will do over the next few days, few weeks as we progress. So back to what I was saying earlier. Truths. So I now just like, because one thing I now realize is that, and even though it sounds common sense and obvious now, but I just realized that almost any of these business model stuff can make you successful. Like just like the GG stuff I'm describing, if I really double down on it and take it a lot more seriously, I could easily get the school fees back. Even making videos like this, I really double down on them, do the coaching or affiliate marketing. Like I could any of these things, as long as you actually get serious with it, you can actually just make your money back, like, and become successful. So with that, with what I now realize, even the copywriting stuff I always used to talk about, double down on it, actually get serious with practicing how to write good copy, and actually reaching out to like 100 people every day, 200 people, like definitely before the end of the month you will start seeing significant results. So I now realize like, okay, so all these 5 different things I'm putting my hands in, all of them any of them could become successful, but because I'm trying to do all of them at once, none of them are now successful. And it sounds common sense, I probably won't said this before in the past video, but I now just thought like I need to just focus my energy on one, because when you're doing 5 to 6 different things like that, like you can't give all these things your all. Let's assume you have 4 hours every day to work on your stuff. 4 hours every day you have it to work on your business or whatever. And if you have these 4 hours, if you are spreading it amongst 6 different things, maybe you only be able to work on like 20 minutes for each of this stuff, or 30 minutes for each of this stuff. And of course, doing that, like, you will see significant results. You will see get progress. But you can't, like, the results will not be as powerful as just taking those full 4 hours and just putting it on just one thing. Like that one, within 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, the results will be very, very fast compared to doing like all those ones as you do it 30 minutes like that. It's probably take maybe like an entire month before the results will start coming out. Man. just the last few days or the last few weeks, like just this last week, last maybe 14 days now. I've probably talked the most than I've talked in the last year, just because of all these videos I make, by the way. Which I actually do like. I enjoyed making these videos. Well, so back to the main points, and I just thought like because like what is in my favor, like what can I actually do that within 30 days we bring results. And since as like I said, all of them, any of them, but I just thought like which one have made the most progress in already. Because copywriting, for example, like definitely I can see significant results, but I've not made too much progress, in the sense that I'm not still very good at writing copy, and I basically almost have like I basically, it's almost as if I will have to start from scratch before I get clients again. Like I've not made that much progress in videos like this. I've made, you know, decent progress. Like I'm kind of good at making videos, but I've not really grown like my channel. Now that channel is just at 74 subscribers. This one now I think is at 36 as I'm recording this. So like it's, you know, it's pretty good, it's decent, but it's not good enough. So and I just thought the GG stuff, at least that one is working, but like I didn't really want to. So and I just thought the thing that I just came to my mind, I just realized like how to go back to the source, to where it all began. And where it all began was actually making videos similar to this, but the other stage after that, in the beginning, like the plans I had since the very beginning, since I started my YouTube journey, was to have a faceless channel. So I decided that's what I'll do, because on my faceless channel, you know, before I used to make motivational videos and stuff, till just recently that I stopped doing that. You know, maybe like last month or stuff. That was like when I because before then it was on and off. Like today I want to make faceless videos, tomorrow motivational videos, tomorrow I don't want to make again. Next tomorrow I want to make, tomorrow I don't want to make again. Then I finally decided that, you know, I'm just done with it. But with all that, I'm sure the thing is inverted and you can't really see it well. But definitely it's about 849. It was 852 before. A few people have unsubscribed. So before it was like I have 850 subscribers, and if you even look at the, what do you call it, the watch time. So basically in YouTube, to become, you know, like to join the partner program, you need to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And if you can see this stuff, I'm not the things inverted and you can't really see it, but this one is already 850, almost at 1,000. While this other one is about 2,400, almost 4,000. So if these two get filled up, like I can start earning through AdSense. And that's not even all. Like I posted my, you know, so well, before I used to make all these David Goggins videos and stuff like this, like where's actually I used to make David Goggins videos before, but I just got tired, fed up with it. But like I'm just tired of making all these motivational videos and whatever, like stuff like this ones. I know it's, like I said, it's inverted, you can't really see it well. But I now to transition into making like finance videos, because if you have been watching this channel especially, I know I'm not going to upload all these videos till later in the future, but if you have been watching this channel, at least this channel from the very beginning, that's just been me talking about, you know, like my make money journey. So I've been kind of passionate about making money even since like since the very beginning, honestly. But I got really passionate about it so later down the line. So I just thought that why don't I just like, because I know, like, of course I do like the process of making money and stuff, but I kind of don't like the whole mindsets and concepts and, you know, ideologies around that a lot more than just, you know, the top 5 ways to make money online. So the videos I'm planning of making now is always to be top 5 ways to make money online. Number 1, dropshipping. Number 2, e-commerce. Number 3, agency. Instead of doing videos like that, because those videos are everywhere on the internet, is to just make more videos like the more kind of broader finance stuff. So stuff like, you know, best purchases to make your 20, top 5 purchases to make your 20, the worst top 3 the worst 3 purchases to make your 20s, you know, 5 habits of millionaires, stuff like that. It's still kind of money related, but at least, and why I won't like it to be a faceless channel again, it's like I don't have to use my own credibility. Like after this video now, you're watching it, if I'm talking about making money online, many times I've gotten that clashback or that lashback from both people online and even people offline as well, but mostly people offline, because my roommates that stays here, my housemate, everybody will say, oh, you're teaching people how to make money online, yes, you're still broke as fuck. And the most annoying part is, well, everything I'm saying is not like I'm just lying. Like, they're actually true concepts if people do it. But just because me, I'm broke personally, so nobody wants to listen. But when it's a faceless channel, like, nobody sees you. It's just your voice. And when I don't have enough money, or if I find like a free good AI tool, it's AI that will start doing the voices. So like basically nobody is going to know who I am. So there's nothing they can judge me based on. Like, I'm just going to basically be this anonymous thing or person that talks about financial concepts and stuff. And I'm kind of pumped to make it. I've thought about this idea for a while, but I just kind of ignore it. So I'm kind of pumped. So, and also it's a finance channel, because in the YouTube AdSense world, finance videos, they are CPM. Basically, they make a lot more money than many other niches. So that's kind of, I'm kind of happy for that. And also, it's easy to like sell affiliates products. So my plan to now make the school fees back now, because today is already the last day of February. So literally, I just have a month till April 1st. Literally just 31 days, which is kind of crazy. From literally 40 something days, already 30 something. Wow. But my plan is like to make as many of these videos as possible. Then at the ending of every single one of them, I'll be like, by the way, click the link in the description for to start making money online. Then that link in the description will be an affiliate product of maybe like some make money online program, like some make money online course, but I'll like be an affiliate for it. So I'll go to Warrior Plus, find some of all these make money online programs. The ones are actually good. Like, I will look for good ones. I'll link them at the end of all these videos. And so the hard part in all this now is like getting the videos to get views. So my plan for this, at least for getting the videos to get views, to make the videos so good that people feel stupid saying no. So basically, like Alex Moses book 100 million offers. So Alex Moses is the one that has been pushing this concept, like just make very good products. Like many times we will just make and a decent product, mediocre or just good enough product. Then we spend all our energy trying to like market and promote it. But if you make the product so fucking good, like the marketing and promotion most times will just take care of itself. So it's just like, because like I said, I kind of have decent expertise in making videos. Like, I'm not a professional by any means, obviously, but like I'm not really a beginner anymore. Like, of course I'm still kind of a beginner, but like at least I kind of know. This my phone is behaving again. This phone is making this thing. But let me just leave it like that. So just kind of managed to watch the video. I'm kind of decent in making videos, like in recording videos. I'm decent in editing videos. I'm decent. I'm not perfect by any means, but I can do it on a decent level. So it's to just basically, and that's back to what I was saying at the beginning. Instead of spreading all my talents amongst these like 3 different channels, I have 4 different channels. I have, like, here now on this stuff, there are literally 4 different channels. I mean, 3 or 4. I have 4, but 3 of them I'm active on. Instead of spreading all my talents, time, attention, expertise, whatever, on all these 4 different channels, why don't I just focus it on just one? Sorry, just one. And that one I want it to be the faceless channel, because before I was thinking, I'll make the faceless videos, and I'll also make videos like this, and I'll still have like the cinematic videos. So I'll maybe record cinematic videos and do poems and music videos, and I'll also like have unfiltered, then I'll do the GG and the copyright. Like, instead of doing all these things, why don't you take all those time, attention, expertise, talents and stuff, and just put it into just this one thing? That's the route I want to go for now. I want to focus all my energy, everything I've got, on just one thing. One thing, all in, according to Alex Omozi. Because just like I said, any of this stuff, they could actually work. Even though this one is one I've kind of made the most progress on. If I still take the same time and attention and put it on something else, I'm starting brand new. Maybe I go and start looking into Forex. I have no idea about Forex, but I start learning about it. If I work 6 hours every single day, probably by 30 days, I would have started to see decent results. So anything could work, but I want to go all in on this stuff. I want to go all in, because that's actually the only way to get those results you want. if you are spreading your attention on all these things, like you can't. That's like basically just see it as um all this superhero stuff. Like sometimes we're shooting like combo or something like that, and if you're just shooting many, you're not going to like, it's not going to do much damage. But when you like almost package it, like you let it grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you harness like things not so that the bigger you let it grow, the more powerful it is. So instead of just shooting all of them individually, you accumulate them, accumulate them, accumulate it, and things so big and powerful. And when you eventually blast it, the damage is going to be crazy, it's going to be critical. But if you're just shooting, like you're not going to do much. So that's basically the plan I want to go. So for the business model, like how I plan to make the money, is like I'll make all these finance videos and stuff, and I'll write the script as best as possible. The first one I'm already on through writing the script. So once I'm done on this video now, I'll start recording the voiceover. So write the scripts to the best of my ability. And also ChatGPT definitely helps. Like I feel like more people should use AI to their advantage. Yeah, GPT is crazy. But I'll write the script to the best of my ability, then edit the videos to the best of my ability as well. Because normally the reason why I usually didn't like to edit videos like to the best of my ability, because it just take a lot of time. Like if you just edit the video simply, maybe within 2 hours you'll be done. But if you are going to do the best of your ability, it could literally take you 2 days to be done. But that seems like that's what I was going to do. Then I'll just try and post as frequently as I can, learn about thumbnails better, try and make the thumbnails again. Then when people now watch these videos, because the videos are going to be good, I'm going to put in a lot of effort in it. Like people are a lot more likely to watch and fall in love with it, because people just like good quality things, myself included. Like everybody just likes good products, everybody just likes good things, something that is well produced, something that is well made. Everybody likes it. So at the ending of all the videos, I'll be like, by the way, if you want to make money online, click the link in the description, blah blah blah. So then I'll put the affiliate link. So there are not 2 ways I could go with it. The main one is the affiliate link. Like that's how I want to get the money back. Then also, if maybe a video goes viral or something, I could still make the money from AdSense. Now I'm also thinking if I should post on TikTok as well, because TikTok's traffic is actually very impressive. Like it's like your first video could literally get 1,000 views. I've had many videos that got maybe almost 2,000 views on TikTok, but on YouTube that same video barely even got 100, and worst, on Instagram that video barely even got 5. So TikTok is like generous in giving views. So I'm thinking if I should post there, or I should just focus everything like I said on YouTube. So hopefully within the next few days we'll see how that will eventually play out. But so far this is the plan, because it's just about a month left. Just about a month left before April 1st, and I'm running out of time. So let's assume I now do all these things and it doesn't work. What's not the backup plan? So I don't really know yet, if I'm being honest. I'm still thinking. But like I said, I've already saved up 10,000, and I'm already eligible to borrow 10. So that's 20,000 now I have. So I still have like maybe 80k left to go. And the other thing I'm thinking of is just selling my phone. Well, if I sell my phone, I'll be able to make videos. But that's the other thing I'm thinking on my mind. So I also have a bicycle at home. The last time I tried to sell it, they said I could only sell it for like 20k or something like that. So if I sell that one, so that's 20. So that's like 40. Plus if I sell my 2 phones, that'll be another maybe 15. So I'll be 55, 60 thereabouts. So to me that was like decent. And maybe I sell other random stuff like my skateboard. I don't know if anybody's going to buy this station, but like I'll just try to sell as many things as possible, and also to try and borrow, to try and do a lot. Then maybe I might even go back to Sporty to try to double the money. That'll probably be a bad idea. But just like that, the backup plan if it doesn't work. Maybe the last few weeks or the last week or something like that, I'll really just go crazy. Then hopefully I'm able to pay it off. And if I don't, it's this week, right? So that's it for now. I will see you in another 5 days.